Hey everybody, Dr. Mork here again. So at parent-teacher conferences, every single time, the teachers would tell my parents, oh, she would be a very good student if she wasn't such a daydreamer. I still am. Big daydreamer, except I found out in college that we don't call it daydreaming for adults, we call it dissociation. Big word, good word. And so I dissociate quite often, and I bet a lot of you do too. Have you ever gotten home at the end of the day and you pull into your driveway and you wonder, how did I get here? Or you walk into a room and you wonder what you were going in there for? Have you taken a shower and halfway through wondered if you've already washed your hair and so you just do it again? Have you ever been in a conversation and all of a sudden realize the other person's been talking and you have no idea what they were saying? Or you've been reading a book and your eyes scan the sentences and then you stop and wonder, what did I just read? I even do that when I'm watching TV. I'll have it going and all of a sudden I'll realize I'm completely lost in the plot because I haven't been paying attention to the dialogue, so I have to rewind and watch it again. It's called dissociation, and it's not a bad thing. It's just kind of a mindlessness. We get so lost in thought that we're not really paying attention to our surroundings or even our behaviors. So why is this a problem? Why am I even talking about it? Well, if you're anything like me, maybe sometimes you engage in behaviors during dissociation that you really wish you didn't. Maybe at the end of the day, when you are dissociating, you're so lost in thought, you're reaching for that first drink, and you don't even realize you've been drinking until you get to the fifth one. Or maybe you're shopping online for a lot of things you really don't need. Or maybe you're visiting a porn site you really wish you didn't. For me, there is a gravitational pull to the kitchen. When I am lost in thought, I wander in there, I reach for the chips or the cookies or the ice cream, never seem to reach for the celery sticks or the kale chips. And I don't even realize I'm doing it until halfway through that bag of Doritos, and I think to myself, what are you doing? Why are you doing this again? And the self-loathing kicks in. So what do? We're not going to stop daydreaming. It's what we do. It's kind of our process. So my advice for you, certainly for me, is twofold. First, I think it's important that we recognize that we are in danger when we need to recognize our triggers. I know for me, when I tuck the kids into bed and all of the tasks of the night are completed and it's me time, I'm in trouble. So I need to set up other behaviors very accessible to me that I can do while I'm dissociating so I'm not as likely to wander into the kitchen. For me, it's knitting or crocheting or watching TV in another part of the house far away from the chips and cookies. What are some behaviors that you can do that are an alternative? That you can still veg, you can still check out, but you're not at risk for doing things that you hate. My second piece of advice is to feed the deeper need. What is it you're trying to do? What need are you trying to meet through these behaviors? I know for me, when I'm reaching for those high-carb foods, I'm looking for energy because I'm tired. So maybe I should just go to bed. What are the needs that you should feed before you get into the situation? That's my advice. And don't forget to laugh. I'll talk to you soon.